Well, hey guys, Silly Tuck here, and we are back with another episode of CZCW Coastal Zone Championship Wrestling. This is episode 26, I think, and this is Vendetta 2018. Yeah, we're in a generic venue, and yeah, let's just run the show. Let's just get right into it. So we're gonna open things up with the Air Attack Weasel in the ring, and he says, tonight. Simon Waves, his path, his destructive, havoc-wrecking path is going to stop, all right? We're going to put a rest to these rumors, these allegations out here, these crazy-ass conspiracy theories that I'm not going to defend the belt or something, whatever the hell he believes. And then the Guru comes out. Holy fuck, the Guru's back. And he says, now, Weasel, I'd like to appreciate you trying to clear the air here, but let's be honest, all these people saw where you had me. All these people know now who you really are. The jig is up, Weasel. And it won't be too long before the CZCW board of directors, I guess. The Coastal Zone board, I guess, whatever, I don't know, plot thing, whatever they are, reinstate me as CZCW commissioner. And Weasel says, Guru, hold on, do you really think that I got this position legally? That I got voted in somehow? I mean, you're not the brightest guy. Come on, look at yourself. Look at the way you carry yourself. Jesus, man. You get a grip. And the Guru's like, what? What? And Weasel's like, anyways, you really think I got this position legally? No, come on. I got this position by cracking skulls, by having guys around me. So if you want to come get your position, come get it. And yeah, that's the start of the show. I don't really know what these changes are. Oh man, it's a gimmick change for the Guru, and it got an average rating. Okay, whatever. That's fine. We move forward to Al Coleman, who says, Teddy, tonight, we're having our tiebreaker. We're both 1-1. So tonight is the finale. And I asked the Air Attack Weasel, and we've gotten it. The main event. Coleman Powell 3. Let's finish this, man. Let's finish this. We move into a 41D, in which the American Elemental 2 defeats Chet Chavez in around 7.5 minutes by pinfall with the American Earthbreaker. So basically, this match, it's really high spot space. A lot of high spot type things. I like to think that the American Elemental tries a 450 to the outside, it hits, and the crowd goes fucking mental. It's just a good old-fashioned, like, PWG-style, spotty, flippy fest. Post-match, though, Miguel Rivera walks out onto the stage, points at American Elemental, and just cracks his knuckles. I don't know if you guys could hear me cracking my knuckles there, but he cracks his knuckles, and the American Elemental's in the ring like, what? Backstage, we have the Weasel with Huracan, and the Weasel hypes up Huracan, and he says, tonight, Huracan, it's your night. You are the Mayan lightning god. You are the rebirth. Huracan, tonight, you are the destruction of Simon Waves. Get this done. Cut him down. Huracan just kind of sits there and is like, Brrr! I'm a monster. Johnny Perez defeats Bullseye with a triple jump tornado DDT. The entire match, Bullseye's not into this, man. Last week, his partner turned on him. He's not in a good way emotionally. He can't focus on the match. He makes rookie mistakes, something that, Bullseye's a good enough wrestler to where he's not going to make rookie mistakes. And that allows Johnny Perez to pick up a win in his typical underdog fashion. Post-match, Waylon Walls explains alls. Yeah, you like that? Anyways, Waylon says, Bullseye, that's exactly why I left your ass to hang last week. Let's face it. You don't measure up. Waylon Walls is worth 50 bullseyes. And Bullseye's like, dude, come on. Like, really? Like, we're friends, aren't we? We're friends. And Waylon says, I don't want to hear it. People like me have spent far too long carrying people like you, the weak. And I shouldn't have to do this. I shouldn't have to carry your burden, but I did. Till finally, I smartened up. And I decided that that burden wasn't worth carrying, and I dropped you. Kind of like I'm about to drop you right now. Waylon Walls hits him with a, what's Waylon's finish? Whatever the hell Waylon's finish is. I totally forget these things. I haven't booked this in so long. My bad, guys. But anyways, Waylon drops Bullseye. I like to think it's just a big Samoan drop. Drops Bullseye. Leaves. The crowd boos. Simon Waves makes his way to the ring to face Huracan. In a 37D-, Simon Waves defeats Huracan in about 16 and a half minutes by pinfall with the big one. So this match, it's built around the fact that Huracan's this immovable object. You know, Simon Waves runs off the ropes, tries to forearm Huracan. Huracan doesn't move. Simon tries to fly off the ropes, hit Huracan with a jumping clothesline. Huracan doesn't move. Simon goes to the top rope and tries to hit him with an axe handle. Huracan doesn't move. Simon Waves jumps to the side of the ring and tries to hit Huracan with a big crossbody. Huracan grabs him out of the air, backbreakers him again, just tosses him over his head, follow-away slam style. And Huracan is not a big man, so it's very obvious that this strength isn't... Like, Huracan's just a typical luchador-looking guy. He's pretty small, to be honest. He's a little bit smaller than Simon, but it's obvious that Huracan's strength is not physical. It is physical, but it's not physically visible. He's not ripped. He's not this jacked monster, but it's obviously something different. And so the entire match works around Simon trying to get Huracan down on his feet. And finally, Simon works Huracan down. I like to think it's just a spot where Simon just keeps punching and punching and punching and punching. Huracan goes down to one knee. Simon jumps off the ropes, drop kicks Huracan, and Huracan kind of stumbles a little bit. And then Simon looks over to the side of the ring, looks at Huracan, and he goes out and he tries to do the crossbody again. Huracan grabs him, though. He just catches him. Backbreaker. Goes to throw him with the follow-away slam. Simon Waves, lands on his feet, runs off the ropes. Huracan turns around. High-angle running drop kick to the face. Huracan finally falls off his feet. Simon Waves runs up to the top rope, hits the big one elbow drop straight to the heart. Cover 1, 2, 3, and and Simon Waves continues on his path to becoming a champion. Teddy Powell cuts a promo hyping up his main event match against Al Coleman. He says, Al, I'm thankful that you went out and got the main event. This will be my 4th match in CZCW, and I'm already in the main event. And I'm glad that I have the respect of somebody like you, Al. You epitomized what it means to be a real man's wrestler. You work hard. You don't take shortcuts. You're smart. And I appreciate that in you. So tonight, kid, let's go out there and tear the goddamn roof off this place. So ML's in his locker room and he's freaked the fuck out. He's like, oh my god, what the hell am I gonna do? Miguel's gonna come and beat my ass up. And Justin Sensitive is like, dude, chill. It's okay. And ML's like, Justin, what the hell are you doing here? We hardly ever see you. And he's like, I do some things on the side, alright? He says, listen, ML, you don't need to worry about Miguel Rivera. He's like, why's that? He says, because that low-life scumbag doesn't know what's coming to him. If he's messing with you, he's messing with me. Okay? And ML's like, yeah, okay, thanks, Justin. You're a good guy. And Justin says, I'm not a good guy. I just happen to be playing for your team right now. ML's like, okay, whatever, doesn't matter. Thanks for the help. We move forward into a Lucci kind of match. Man, Babao did really good. Jeez, Babao's pretty good. Babao defeats El Jaguar in about 10 minutes by pinfall with a Frighten Rana. Okay, that's pretty cool. Frighten Rana, probably just a springboard Hurricane Rana. That's what I like to think it is. So yeah, Babao picks up a big victory. Good stuff from El Jaguar, to be honest. Probably the underappreciated half of the Big Cats tag team. What are they called? The Jungle Cats. I don't remember what they're called. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm out of it so much with this save. I should remember these things, but I don't right now because I'm kind of scatterbrained while I'm trying to get back into this. But yeah, anyways, it's a really fast-paced match. Really quite fun. Kind of what we saw earlier, but these guys are experts. Well, the first two guys were kind of the rookies. You know, we're letting them go out there. We're letting them shine. These two know their craft. They're veterans of the luchador style. Babao works this animalistic style where he gets down on all fours a lot and springs to the top rope from the floor, and he crawls around on different things. Fights really animalistic-like, which is funny because he's fighting El Jaguar, who's supposed to be a jaguar, but fights like a normal luchador. Post-match, Huracan just runs into the ring, just drops Babao. Huracan is pissed. He picks up Babao, throws him out of the ring, sets up a table on the outside, grabs Babao, puts him up on his shoulders, spins him around, Death Valley driver through the table. And he stands up and he looks up to the sky and he lets out some kind of prayer type motion and proceeds to walk to the back as the staff attempt to tend to Babao. Al Coleman makes his way to the ring for our main event of the evening. Nay, 55 C-, Teddy Powell does it. The veteran defeats Al Coleman in 1735 by pinfall with a motion sensor, which I like to say is a Canadian destroyer. I'm trying to think of a decent spot where that could happen, but I can't really. It's basically the same match that we've had two previous times, but just bigger, longer, better stuff. And after the match, Al Coleman just sits there in the ring, kind of shocked. You know, he's not angry, but he's shocked. You know, Teddy beat him. Fair and square. And we end the night on Teddy Powell celebrating the ring, victorious in this best of 3 set. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that show. I hope you guys are kind of interested in where this goes, or at least some of our stories on here, because I like to think I'm doing pretty all right with them. But of course, let me know what you guys think. I'd like to thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. This is Silly Tuck signing out.